Hi everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Go Home Ryan, and today we will be reacting to the Reminders of Him official trailer. This one is for the booktok girlies. It's a movie based on a book by Colleen Hoover that everybody seems very excited for. I haven't read the book yet. I plan to read the book. I don't know, I've kind of been in my romance mood, I'm not gonna lie. I've been getting in a romance mood with books. I kind of like romance books. I have a really good time. I've recently read The Seven Husbands of Evelyn Hugo and really enjoyed that. I also recently read 7 Days in June. Very toxic. We'll talk more about 7 Days in June. Very toxic, but enjoyed that too. Just getting into my romance bag, kind of feeling it. And so I feel like this is going to be in a similar vein, just based on what I've immediately seen of the trailer. But without further ado, let's just go ahead and get into the trailer and let's talk about it.
Just that.
Do you want back?
No, it's fine.
Come back soon.
If you insist.
You know you can buy more than one at a time.
I'm just working up the courage to ask you out.
That's so sweet. That's so sweet. Look at them falling in love. Look at how he's looking in her eyes. That man, that doesn't make you want to swoon.
There was before you.
Is that Lorelai from Yes, it is. That is her. That is indeed her. Also from the Zoe's Extraordinary Playlist. Really enjoyed that show too. Hey, look at her. She looks good. Everybody looks good at this table. Look at them celebrating life. We should celebrate more life. More life for everybody.
And there was during you. I never thought there would be an after you.
Ugh.
This court sentences you to 7 years incarceration.
Oh. Okay, so wild turn. This isn't necessarily just romance. This is intense. So as you can see, what happened is they started dating. They were living life together, and then she got into a car accident. I imagine vehicular manslaughter or something like that. She got sentenced to, or just some sort of manslaughter for how she was driving. Presumably, right? Generally what happens in these movies, presumably there was some sort of argument that they got into while they were driving, and that's what led to the car accident. I'm sure we'll see some of that. I could be totally off base about that. Those of you who have read the book surely know more than I do. I'll have to make a plan to read the book a little bit later, so I can get a little bit fuller context. I hate that this is how this is starting, but also it makes for a very gripping trailer, right? It's like, love, we're in love, and then all of a sudden she is in jail serving time. Yeah, unfortunate.
Hopeless hallelujah.
I'll say this too real quick. Says from Colleen Hoover, I believe she wrote the book, but I believe she also wrote the screenplay for this. So you can guarantee that this is going to be a pretty one-to-one, like, faithful adaptation of what the book was. On top of that, it probably will, like, whatever she didn't get the chance to, like, actually delve into in the book, I'm sure she'll probably take the opportunity here to explore that in the movie, which I think is always an interesting concept when people are turning books into movies. They get the opportunity to explore it, which is nice. It's really cool. I think on top of that too, even though movies have a shorter runtime and they're more confined and you can't really explore the imaginative space in the same way that you can explore in a book, I think we get to see more, right? We get to explore it visually, which is interesting. So I imagine there's going to be a lot of stuff that feels very, like, real and visceral when you're, like, watching this as compared to when you're reading the book. Granted, like I said, I haven't read the book, so I could be totally off base about that, but that's something that I really appreciate about movies that you don't necessarily get from books. But what I really love about books is that you get the full array of the world, and you get because you're not confined to any sort of page limit, because you get to write whatever length you want to write if you're an author. You get to explore a world a lot more fully than you would in a movie or a TV show or a short film or a play or something like that, right? You get to spend a lot more time in that world. And so we may miss a few details here and there, but I'm confident that Colleen Hoover, probably in her bag, will have faithfully adapted her own work, or will have adapted it in a way that she hopes will convey the same message that the book conveys, whatever that may be.
Place hallelujah.
Do you happen to be hiring?
No. We can't take folks with a record.
What's your trauma?
I can't get a job because I just got out of prison.
Shit, you win.
Yay me.
Also, shout out to the convicted felon story, right? From a different perspective. That's something you see a lot with Black and brown communities, is the convicted felon story. Somebody gets out of jail, they're not able to find a job. Shout out to them for being like, no, this isn't just isn't something that just affects Black and brown people. It affects people outside of that community too, those communities too. I mean, and I'll say on top of that, I hope people have, if people don't already have greater empathy for people in those situations, I hope that a movie like this will also lend greater empathy for people in those situations, right? Our empathy and sympathy. I also hope what doesn't happen is that people show greater sympathy for a specific type of people in those situations. But that's neither here nor there. I believe in the good of people. I believe that people tend to show their goodness when they're exploring themes in the world. So I hope that this leads to greater empathy for people that are dealing with that.
The hell turned this bookstore into a bar?
I do.
Do you guys need help?
Do you know how to wash dishes?
7 years experience.
Okay. Not gonna ask you to expand on that. Hey, how's you know I lived here?
I'm not here to see you. I need to see my daughter.
You're her. Go. Scotty was my best friend. When he died, we all came together to raise a little girl.
How dare she just show up?
If it wasn't for her, our son would still be alive.
Coming back was a mistake.
I want to meet the human that Scotty and I made.
I'm a dad. Y'all let that woman see her kid. She didn't mean to do that. Let that woman see her. At the end of the day, you can feel how you feel about whatever situation. You could be really, really upset. Let that woman see her child. She's the mama. Let that woman see her child. You know what I mean? My boy, you're macking with her in a grass field. That, on a plane, rolling planes in the background. The skies are blue. There's clouds in the sky. You're sitting here macking. Let that woman see her kid. Advocate on her behalf. Don't just fall in love. I get it. This is a romance film. Don't just fall in love. Let advocate for her. Let that girl see her baby.
Why are you here? This is gonna make it so much worse. We can't.
Well, I just hope you do the right thing.
And what's the right thing?
I don't know. I just hope you do it.
We've all been wrong about her. You've taken the worst moment of her life and made it into who she is.
Do you hate me?
I've gone from hating you to wanting the whole world for you.
I should probably go.
You should probably stay.
Oop. He said, "Oop, with me."
Oh my love. I take one look at you, you're taking me out of the ordinary.
Is that Teddy Swims on that song? Is that Teddy Swims in the background? It might be, it might not be. Beautiful trailer. I'm gonna have to go check out the book, and maybe I'll do a book review before the movie comes out, and we can have that conversation about what the book is like. I'm gonna have to have this conversation with my wife when she gets home about like, if you were to, you know how there's that meme that goes around where people talk about like their wives or their partners being like, if I was a worm, would you still love me? You know what I mean? I'm gonna have to do the same thing and be like, if you like murdered me by accident in a car accident, would you like move on? Would you date my best friend? Because I hope the answer is no. But also, people have to move on in grief. I'm not jealous. Like people have to do whatever they have to do in grief. It's just interesting. What an interesting premise. It looks like it's going to be a great movie. It looks like it's going to be.
Oh my love, I take one look at you, you're taking me out.
Okay, yeah, March 13th. It looks like it's going to be interesting. I think March is going to be interesting. You know, it seems like it's going to be a good time, and it seems like the hype based on like the movie trailer alone, it feels like it's very gripping, probably takes you through a lot of emotions, and so I'm excited to take that journey, both on the page and in the theater on March 13th. Y'all let me know what you think. What do you think about the movie trailer? What do you think about the book if you read it? How'd you feel about the book? Do you recommend that I read the book before watching the movie? Do you think that that's a journey I should take? You let me know in the comments. Let's have a conversation about that. For now, it's been Go Home Ryan. Until next time, later Gators.